Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Naruto. Ja, wir haben den gleichen wie immer dabei. Sag mal Hallo.
Hallo, erst.
Der ist am Essen, wie es sich anhört. Ja, wir haben ja in einem schönen Vogelhäuschen gestartet. Und ich gucke erstmal, ob die Aufnahme läuft. Perfekt. Okay.
Sieht gut aus.
Ja. Aber mal weitermachen, oder? Wo wir aufgehört
Oh.
haben. Oh, guck mal. Zeitgewinnzeichen erhalten. Keine Ahnung, was es ist, aber wir nehmen es einfach mal mit. Anleitung zum Sieg. Ah, jetzt wieder hier die Cutscenes.
Darui. Yeah.
Show yourselves. We know you're there.
These guys, they're from the Leaf. And boss, the guy with the mask, that's Kakashi Hatake.
I know that much.
Tell me, are you aware that the Five Kage Summit is about to begin?
We knew that, yes. Today we have come to ask a favor, sir.
A favor?
Sasuke Uchiha, I want you to cancel his disposal.
You what? What are you?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I have to try. Sasuke's my best friend. I can't just sit back and watch him be killed. And I don't want him to become the cause of war between the Leaf and Cloud. I don't want either of us to get caught up in revenge. I'm begging you. I don't want anyone else getting killed for revenge.
And here I was wondering what you'd ask. Why should I stop Sasuke's disposal? As far as this world is concerned, he's trash. What he did brought chaos to the Cloud. That chaos is about to spread around the world. Sasuke's very existence is evil. He no longer counts as a ninja. Evil can't be allowed to have its way. All we're doing is getting rid of something the world does not need.
Harte Worte, wa?
You have no right to stop us.
Vor allem die Hintergrundmusik, die macht das Ganze noch viel trauriger.
Sasuke isn't trash.
Ich stell's mir einfach.
Naruto.
And he is needed. He's not evil. You have to understand. He's my friend. He's important to me.
You say he's important to you? Then you're quite a fool yourself.
I don't care what you say about me, but don't talk bad about Sasuke!
You don't know how this world works. Nothing you say will change a thing. This world does not need Sasuke Uchiha, and he is an evil that will throw it into confusion.
My lord.
Don't interfere. A brat like that couldn't even give me a warm-up.
Naruto, calm down.
I won't forgive you!
Also wenn er jetzt aufs Maul kriegt, das hat er verdient.
Das sehe ich allerdings auch so.
Frohes neues Jahr euch allen übrigens. So nebenbei, bei Mario knallen sie immer noch im Hintergrund.
Aber seltener.
Ja,
Sind nur noch
Glück,
so
zum
zwei
Glück.
Idioten, die noch
Let the battle begin.
ein bisschen alleine ihren Schrank gefunden
Ja,
haben.
den macht kurz weg. Gut.
Dodge-Duell.
Ja, ich schwör's dir. Hier, nur mal ausweisen.
Jetzt hast du ihn gegeben. Was ist der, das First Blood gemacht?
Aber jetzt habe ich ihn.
Kombo-Mete.
Sasuke won't be killed by the likes of you! My new jutsu will flatten even the thickest wall!
Game over.
Das hat bestimmt wehgetan.
Ja.
Don't you dare lay a finger on Sasuke!
Ich weiß nicht, ob das jetzt der richtige Weg ist, Gewalt mit Gewalt zu antworten.
Wird schon.
Es wird schon, ja.
In Spielen ist es normal. Sonst wäre es doch langweilig, oder?
Ja.
You picked a fight with me when you weren't strong enough to follow through? That wasn't even a warm-up.
Sah aber gerade
That's
anders
the right
aus.
Kage for you. He was completely holding back. And even so.
Eine ganz kurze Sekunde weg, bin sofort wieder da, Leute.
Mess around and make everything go your way? That's pure idiocy, plain and simple. Nothing but the delusion of a brat who has no idea how the world works. Think more deeply about what it is you ought to do now. The ninja world is not so indulgent as to suffer fools.
That's enough. Lord Raikage, allow me to apologize for all these incivilities. As his superior, they are my responsibility. I will accept any penalty you mete out.
He was energetic and faced me without fear. As a reward for that, just this once, I'll turn a blind eye.
Lord Raikage has been lenient. Accept his decision and go in peace.
We thank you for your consideration.
Darn it!
Oh, das Gespräch lief wohl nicht so wie geplant.
Ich mag diesen Raikage nicht.
That guy. I was thinking about what he was going to do next.
Darui, you'd do better to think about the summit right now. If anything happens...
Soll ja auch immer Charaktere geben, die man nicht leiden kann. Das wäre ja langweilig, wenn man alle gut leiden könnte. Das wäre ja
Allerdings.
völlig grotesk.
Kakashi.
Hauptsache er fängt nicht an zu rappen.
Jetzt tut er nur sein
Let's
Bruder.
see.
Your petition didn't go through, and you haven't yet decided what to do. In that case, why not listen to my story?
You're Akatsuki?
I don't believe we've met in person before, have we?
That mask.
The fourth Hokage told me that some guy in a mask is the one pulling the Akatsuki's strings.
So you're the one pulling the Akatsuki strings. You're Madara Uchiha.
Well, well. So you know that much already, do you? I'm rather surprised.
The fourth Hokage told me. He said you were the worst of the worst.
The fourth
Der
Hokage,
Schlimmste, der schlimm.
Minato Namikaze.
Madara. I thought the first Hokage defeated you long ago.
You thought wrong. As you can see, I lived. I stand before you now.
Can't be.
And what do you want with Naruto, Madara? Do you think you can steal the Nine Tails all by yourself?
I have no intention of doing that at this time. I merely came to talk with Naruto Uzumaki.
Talk?
What is this thing that caused pain Nagato to betray me? Naruto, you've sparked my interest.
I don't care about what you want. Tell me about Sasuke. He's in the Akatsuki now, right?
Sasuke, huh? True, he is in the care of the Akatsuki right now, and he's doing what I want him to.
So you tricked Sasuke?
Maybe.
Why, you...
Wanna go? Perfect. It's a good chance to see for myself the power that defeated pain. Come now, show me. Let's see what the hero of the leaf can really do.
Oh, wir kriegen heute sogar mal 2 Kämpfe in ein Video. Das ist ja unglaublich.
Umso besser.
Ich will mal hier so ein bisschen was anpassen.
Mach
Ah
mal.
nee, kann ich noch gar nicht. Na doch, ich kann hier eine Kettenrüstung anlegen. Na gut.
Oh ja, Kettenrüstung.
Ja, die muss ich erstmal aktivieren, dann habe ich weniger Schaden. Aber das brauche ich wahrscheinlich sowieso nicht, deswegen... Ja.
Auch so. So nochmal da kann er nichts.
Let the battle
Ja, das ist sogar noch Team Buddies.
Naruto
Uzumaki,
Oh,
the
stimmt.
hero.
We don't know what sort of power he has. Don't let your guard down.
No, I know that.
We're going to cover Naruto.
Understood.
Nur wenn ich auf dem Zustand liege, auf dem Boden.
It's an honor to be able to fight you like this, Kakashi.
Ja, jetzt aber.
It looks like you have more power than I thought. Well, you're pushing me quite hard.
Attacking him. What is this guy anyway?
Naruto, focus.
All right.
Goodbye. You're doing well, Naruto.
What are you looking at?
Wind style, Rasen Shuriken! My new jutsu will flatten even the thickest wall!
Oh,
Irgendwie wird jeder Kampf gleich beendet.
oh ja, sehe ich schon.
This guy, it's like he's just playing.
Ja, egal. Hauptsache ich sterbe nicht. Ach, guck mal, hier Bonusanforderung sogar geschafft.
Viermal benutzen. Oh, das ist so schwer, das hast du wie nach 5 Sekunden schon da.
Klar. Na komm, jetzt kommt ja schon wieder eine ewig lange Cutscene. Aber ich finde die interessant.
Ich halte mich bereit.
Ich finde es interessant.
I see. Yes, I mustn't underestimate you.
Give back Sasuke!
Howl for Sasuke all you want, but he'll never return to the leaf.
What?
Sasuke has learned the truth about Itachi. Now that he knows, he'll never turn to the light.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. If we're going to talk about Sasuke, first, I'll have to tell you the truth about Itachi.
Truth about Itachi.
Listen, I speak of a man who loved his brother and the leaf more than anyone, even as he drew the leaf's hatred. I'll tell you the truth about Itachi Uchiha.
Dieser Blick. Echt erotisch. Ja, guck mal hier.
You, the 5
Zwei
Kage,
Idioten an
assemble
einem
here
Tisch.
today in response to Lord Raikage's summons. I, Mifune, shall preside over it. Now let the 5 Kage summit commence. There is no time. First, I will tell you why I called you here. I've summoned you here to finally question your loyalties.
This is very sudden, Harakage. Loyalties? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
You're shameless, Tsuchikage. You're the most suspicious of all.
What you say?
Leaf, stone, sand, mist. The Akatsuki is composed of rogue ninja from your villages. And that's not all. I have proof that there are those among you who have even utilized the Akatsuki.
Utilized? What do you mean by utilized?
You're Kazekage, and you know nothing? You Sand have previously used the Akatsuki.
Currently, all 5 great nations are equally stable and are switching over from arms buildup to disarmament. Of course, there are risks that come with that. If a war breaks out suddenly, who will fight?
So one way to avoid that risk is having a mercenary force. Such as the Akatsuki handy, is that it?
They go into battle for a very low price, and they've achieved excellent results.
Don't go high and mighty on me. What is it, Lady Mizukage?
Since it's come to this, I will be honest. There is concern as to whether someone may have been manipulating my predecessor, the fourth Mizukage. It could have been one of the Akatsuki, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Your village too? You disgust me, each and every one of you.
Before you start arguing each other's merits, there's something I would like to tell everyone.
What is it?
The Akatsuki's leader is probably Madara Uchiha.
What?
I don't understand it all myself, but this is from a pretty reliable source.
I thought he was long dead. So, he really is a monster, huh?
Let me say this as the leader of this neutral state. It's a rare thing indeed for all 5 Kage to convene in one place. So how think you, until the Akatsuki can be disposed of, why not form the world's first allied ninja force?
Allied forces?
A splendid proposition. We are practically in a state of emergency. Cooperation is key.
That would be acceptable. However, to whom do you propose handing the reins of these allied forces?
If the choice were left solely to you all, you would squabble. Thus, I would like to make this suggestion. The only remaining Jinchuriki is the Leaf's Nine-Tails, and I feel that how he is guided will be the key. Also, considering that working with differing personalities, ages, and nations would be necessary, I think the best choice would be this. Why not allow the Hidden Leaf Village's Hokage to lead the Ninja Alliance forces?
What?
Der spielt sich ja wieder auf, ey.
That's a lie! You're making that up!
Ja, das denke ich allerdings auch.
It's not falsehood. That is the truth about Itachi. He died for Sasuke and for the Leaf.
It doesn't make sense. If what you say is true and Sasuke knows it, why doesn't he come back to the Leaf?
As Sasuke's teacher, you assume you know his true feelings, but you couldn't be more in the dark. He's the real thing. A true Avenger.
But I don't get it. Why? Why would he? How did it turn into this much of a mess? Why did he choose revenge?
It couldn't be helped. It is the blood-soaked Uchiha destiny of hate. A curse of hatred that began with the father of ninja, the sage of the 6 paths.
Hatred? Curse?
Once upon a time, the sage of the 6 paths had 2 children. They trained together and grew up together, but they had 2 different attitudes toward peace. The older son knew strength was necessary for peace. The younger son knew love was necessary for peace. When the sage of the 6 paths finally named a successor, he chose the younger son, who sought love. Enraged, the older one declared war on his brother. Their descendants continued the battle even as time marched on. The older brother's descendants came to be known as the Uchiha, the younger brothers, the Senju.
Senju? You mean the clan of the first Hokage?
That's right. I have met Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage, in battle many, many times. Naruto Uzumaki. I can tell that you hold Senju's will of fire within you. Senju and Uchiha, will of fire and hatred. Naruto and Sasuke. You are just the next in line to be chosen by destiny. Sasuke has shouldered the entire burden of Uchiha hatred and plans to ram that curse of hatred deep into the world. That hate is his strongest weapon, his friend, and the true source of his power. That is Sasuke's ninja way. You will probably end up fighting Sasuke again one day. Or rather, I'll throw Sasuke at you. This long, predestined battle, I will have Sasuke prove his heritage as an Uchiha.
Sasuke is not your toy! Quit talking nonsense!
If your goal really is that foolish proof, then why collect the tailed beasts? What's your true objective?
Well, if I were forced to choose, it would probably be to become a complete form.
What do you mean?
Telling you now would be somewhat meaningless. I'll tell you under more fitting circumstances. It was fun, chatting with you folks. Later.
Bis dann, Cheerio. Ja, ist er weg.
Ich will mich auch supporten können. Ist eine coole Sache. Oder findest du
Einfach mal
nicht?
so.
Oh,
Ja,
weiß nicht, kann schon praktisch sein.
Kann schon backfisch sein.
Why would you give supreme authority over the Ninja Alliance to him? This man is also known by the moniker, the Ninja of Darkness.
I am merely stating my unbiased opinion as a neutral party.
If it's acceptable, then I will take this mission.
Don't make me laugh. Nobody said you were.
Just a moment, please. Lord Hokage, please show us that right eye that you keep swathed in bandages.
Ow, what's this about? What does Lord Hokage's bandaged eye have to do with anything?
Something about the way things were going felt off, so I took the liberty of using my Byakugan on the Lord Hokage. What I saw when I did so was something I had fought long ago. The Sharingan of Shisui Uchiha. Shisui's particular visual jutsu induced phantom experiences, which seemed like voluntary acts.
Hokage, don't tell me you're manipulating Mifune to turn the situation to your advantage.
Oh.
Even if you fool the others,
Oh,
you cannot
böse,
trick
böse.
my Byakugan. Lord Hokage.
You...
Ach, da steht Mr. Stalker wieder.
Oh mein Gott, wie aus dem Nichts.
What now?
Die gleich von allen die Leibwächter erstmal angeschossen kommen.
Naja.
Oh, der Tattoo, er hat ihm doch den Weg gezeigt. So ein Schwätzer, ey.
What's he doing here?
Let the game begin. I wonder who'll get to meet him first.
And the moth flies into the flame.
Ich kann mir fast vorstellen zu wissen, auf wem es Sasuke abgesehen.
We're going to avenge B. Come.
This summit could get interesting.
Ow. We would like you to confirm whether the Hokage's visual jutsu is still engaged or not, please.
Er will ihm bestimmt ihre Bikes klauen.
Right now, even his chakra network is quiet. The jutsu is undone.
Lord Hokage, you have lost trust. A shame, since I may have still chosen you without your resorting to such tactics.
But may have is not good enough. I shall do whatever it takes to protect the ninja world. You'll never unite the world through discussion. Morals and ethics will affect no change at all.
But it takes time to actualize an ideal. Even if you think it's all right, in the end you'll just breed distrust, ill feelings and hatred. Look, Danzo, right now we cannot even trust what you say.
Whether you trust me or not, results are necessary.
Die Folge wird voll in die Länge gezogen durch die ganzen Cutscenes.
If that's the state of the world,
Gleich einfach mal gucken, so Luft.
we have no future.
Atempause finden wir.
If we stop trying to understand and trust each other, all that will remain is fear and terror. Strategy that does not incorporate morality and giving up are things that I no longer accept easily.
Such deep thoughts. But you're still just a green brat who knows nothing about running a village. So now's your chance to ask anything you'd like. As your senior, I'm willing to answer any question you have. Danzo?
Say that again.
Then let me ask you this.
Sure. Go ahead. No holds barred, kid.
When did you all forsake yourselves?
Huh?
Now, Gara, what should we do? We cooperated with the Leaf on their Sasuke retrieval operation, but he's now descended to joining the Akatsuki.
Sasuke Uchiha, huh?
Dann machen wir einfach Pause, oder? Ich glaube, das ist ein guter Zeitpunkt.
Ja,
Gut.
haben wir eine Menge gesehen.
Ja. Ja, dann bedanke ich mich, dass ihr zugesehen habt. An Krümel wie immer, dass er dabei war.
Ja, und da stellt sich nur die Frage, wird Sasuke sein Ziel erreichen? Wir werden es vielleicht in der
mein
nächsten Folge aus.
Mein Controller stieß die ganze Zeit ab. Das ist noch besser.
Aber geil.
Alles klar, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.
Ciao.